Right, the cat is streaming. I'm just waiting for the stream to start and we'll get going. Okay, here we go. Okay, welcome everybody to the Natural Gas Storage Report, 10-Minute Trades Trade Room. My name is Lee Goldstein, Trading Director for 10-Minute Trades. Remember that all of our trades are for educational purposes, and it is possible to lose money trading futures, so please trade carefully. Want to welcome everybody on YouTube. Thanks for coming. If you'd be kind enough, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know the next time we're going to be here. So they're expecting a very big build in natural gas. 64 billion. That's a big build. And what's interesting is that oil on multiple reports had very large drawdowns. So do they have it wrong on natural gas? I don't know. I really don't know, but it certainly makes things interesting. Could make things interesting. So let's look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 7 reports to look at. So let's take a look at them. So this is a family money trade. Why? Well, it's been trading very well. So if you're willing to take the risk that natural gas can present, and it's important to understand that even though it's a family money trade, natural gas can bite you, okay? So it's a family money trade down at the bottom of the list of family money trades, okay? That's how I would qualify it. Natural gas can bite, all right? As you'll see in natural gas April 8th. Traded natural gas on April 8th. It's a stop out. It goes up, never comes close to the target. Well, it comes about 5 ticks close. And then it reverses. And that's just a normal stop out. Not anything you can do about it. It's a normal trade that didn't work. Now that trade should have worked because you had a good offset. Natural gas was relatively flat at the time of the trade. No, I take it back. The reason it probably didn't work is there was virtually no offset. When there's no offset, when the news agrees, it almost always creates a problem, okay? So that's what the problem was. Didn't hit the first target. Last week, natural gas was super, super fast. Hit my target in a nanosecond. That is almost too fast, okay? That's almost too fast. Mike, I don't know if you're here. Will you send me your... I don't know if you still can. Whoops. Let's get rid of the video. I don't know if Mike's here. Let me see. No, he's late. Sorry, blew everybody out of the trade room for a second by mistake. I apologize. Let me see if I can stream. It won't let me stream now. I can't believe it. Hold on. Hang on, folks. I may have to come in and out of the trade room. I'll be right back. I'm going to reset. I have to reset the trade room. About this software, if I accidentally close the website, the browser, it shuts down the room. And I obviously shut down the website by accident, the browser. So we'll give it a second. People are coming back. I apologize. So I was showing you, getting ready to show you last week's trade, which I did show you. It was super fast. So fast. It hit my targets, but I remember Mike got filled on the wrong side. So it was almost too fast last week. The week before was April 22nd. April 22nd. Sorry, it's a corrupt video. Okay. April 22nd. I was not able to trade live because of a broker issue. It was an excellent trade. Shot right up. Very nice trade. April 22nd was a winner. Then we had April 15th. April 15th, a winner. Nice winner. And then we had April 8th was a loser, if I remember correctly. April 8th was a loser. So it filled and then it reversed, okay? Filled and reversed. And if you look at the news result, it was almost matching. So that's definitely part of the problem with natural gas. And then we have April 1st. There's April 1st. Let me back it up. This is also not my video. I can always tell when it's not my video. There's the trade. April Fool's Day was a good trade. I'm going to record this. I think let me start it over. I don't like the recording. There we go. Okay. So that was April 1st, March 25th. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, why don't you like us, like the stream, and also subscribe to our channel so you know the next time we're going to be here. We will be streaming the U.S. jobs report tomorrow. This was March 25th. Natural gas. Brackets, and it shoots up. Hits the first. Nope. I'm only trading one target. And it goes through them for a nice trade there. And then let's see, we got March 18th. Plenty of reports. March 18th. All right. March 18th was a stop. It was a stop in the room for sure. It filled me at 29, and it only went, how far did it go? So it went to 22. It went one tick short of my target. One tick short of my target. Usually I've been trading natural gas, looking for 8 ticks. Looking for 8 ticks. So if you look at the setup, it's a bracket of 5, an entry time of 59, 10-second cancel targets. If you trade 2 contracts, you can do 5 and 8 or 5 and 12 with a stop of 15. Okay. When I trade 1 contract, I just go for 8 ticks. Okay. And I've been doing that every week for months. So I'm going to leave it at that until the report stops out, and then I'll up my contracts. So I'm going to just continue trading the way I've been trading, which is 1 target. Set up the strategy. It's a bracket of 5. Looking for 1 target of 8 ticks. It's a stop of 15. Whoops. Not a profit target 2 of 15. So I've got 1 position for 8 ticks. It's a stop of 15. Entry time is 10:29:59. So breakout, the real trade, and I like to label my trades. Natural gas report. Who's joining me? Anyone joining me on the trade? Anyone partying? Hey, Mike, can you send me your API trade? Do you still have it? Or is it too late? It might be too late, I'm thinking. I don't know if you took a screenshot or not. All right. Anybody else in? Okay, that's all right, Mike. If that happens, do you think that sometimes you have your control panel on the chart, on the trading on the trade chart trader, the properties? Do you think sometimes your properties get set to not show the DMM? I mean, not show the profit and loss. Sanji, was the DMM sent out? Yes, I did send it out yesterday. You didn't get it? I did send it. Yeah, and I'm positive because I got it. I'm working from the DMM that I sent to myself. Sanji, just for fun, check your spam folder. Check your spam folder. See if it went in there for some reason. So I'm going to use a bracket of 5. Bracket of 5, just looking for 8 ticks, 1 target, 1 position, 8 ticks, stop of 15. It's a family money trade. All right, this trade's been working very well. Entry time is 10:29:59 as per our daily report. Target of 5, 8, or 12. I'm going on 8, which is really our second target. But if I don't want to risk 15 ticks to make 5. I'm willing to risk 15 to make 8. I'll do that. And it's a 10:29:59 entry time. It's a breakout trade. My charts are on live. Brian, I'm trying to figure out what you mean. When the trades don't appear on a live chart. Oh, I understand what you mean. You mean after the trade. After the trade. Sometime, yeah, you have to, if the trade is over, in order to see the orders, you have to remove the trade. I need to ask the programmer if he can change that. But Brian, that doesn't affect the profit and loss. That doesn't affect the profit and loss. That affects the orders. But I've never seen that affect the profit and loss. We're going to check our time sync. We want to be in sync whenever we trade. And I'm going to go to the website time.is to test my time sync. When you go to the website time.is, it tries to put your computer in sync. I'd say about 85% of the time it will do it. If it doesn't do it, we have other tools that are free that people can use to get their computer in sync. And one of them is in our trade room file folder. called D4 time, dimension 4 time. The file folder is at the top of the trade room taskbar. That's the trade room taskbar. Okay, mine is a little different than yours. Inside this folder is dimension 4. If you have trouble syncing your computer, you can grab that, download it, and install it. So we're waiting. We got about 10 minutes till natural gas comes out. I think that there's going to be less than 64 billion in storage. I think that's a lot of a build. I don't think there's going to be that big of a build. That's my prediction. So less gas might cause the price to go up. Natural gas is fairly flat today. It's pretty quiet. So we got about 9 minutes. I've already done next week's schedule. Next week, there's quite a few good trades. Quite a few interesting trades, certainly. Some tough decisions regarding family trades. A couple of tough decisions. Some of them I might be questioned on, to be honest, because they're trades that hadn't been working, but they're working with a new setup. So would you call that? Would you call that a family dollar, a family money trade? So my vote for the second most disgusting human being in the world is going to be private. Will be kept private. Second most disgusting person in the world will be kept private. Because I don't want to get in trouble. All right, we're waiting on natural gas, but I'm sick of reading about all the horrible things that he does. I personally would kick his butt. I'd call it a family trade. Yeah, if you trade your granny's weekly pension. So natural gas, the way it's been trading lately, is a family money trade. That doesn't mean we can't get stopped out today. It doesn't mean it can't get stopped out today. I might be a little bit liberal with the family money trades. I might be a little bit liberal. Natural gas is a little bit liberal. Let's be honest. It can bite you. It can bite you. And I was saying that before. I was saying that before. So, you know, it's really trading natural gas is a very, very personal decision. Yeah, Brian, next week is pretty easy for me. I don't have much. I don't have much. All right. But yeah, I've done the schedule, so I'll send it over to you. I don't know if I have anything, right? I mean, I do, just it's more curiosity. I know how I'm going to trade them. Sometimes I want the info to help me decide how to trade, and other times it's more curiosity to see what's going on, make sure that I'm still on the ball. So yeah, I'll send it. I know exactly which ones I'll send. Okay. So I'm going to check my time sync one more time to see what's going on by going to the website time.is. You can see I'm looking at electric bicycles. I'm buying one. I'm buying an electric bike. I know I'm going to fall off and break my arm. So my time is in sync. I went to the website time.is and it put me in sync. Okay. I'm buying an electric bike and I will fall off. Everybody falls off. I'll probably kill myself. But I want one. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I don't want a regular bike, Mike, because I don't want to pedal. It is a cheaper way to break your arm. I agree. But I don't want to do any pedaling because my leg hurts. So after my back surgery, then I can pedal and I can still use the electric bike for that. I don't wear helmets either. I'm against helmets. I don't believe in helmets. I rode a motorcycle when there was a helmet law when I rode a motorcycle. But I never had a motorcycle license. I never got stopped. I got stopped once, and I learned to ride a motorcycle in New York City. That was fun. Learning to ride a motorcycle in New York City was that was pretty wild. I got stopped once in Brewster, New York, of all places. I was visiting my best friend. And about a mile from his house, the cops stopped me. And they let me go. I didn't have a license. I had no license. They let me go. Never, I don't know. I was just too lazy to get a motorcycle license. It was a pain. It was a pain in the neck. You had to have somebody with a motorcycle drive you there. It was just a pain in the neck. I don't know why I wanted an electric bike. I hated having a motorcycle. So maybe I shouldn't buy one. I hated riding a motorcycle. It went too fast. I was a big chicken. It wasn't that I was a big chicken. I always felt I was going to hit an oil slick and fall. That was all I could ever think about. So I guess I probably won't buy an electric bike. I don't think. I'll probably buy one and sell it. That's usually what I do. I buy stuff and then I sell it. That sounds awesome, Brian. Touring France. I'd like to tour Italy. I'd like to move to Italy, actually. My family has relatives there. I'd like to move to Italy. I think they're probably not liking Americans right now after that legal case that just got solved today. All right, let's watch. Natural gas is coming out. Thirty seconds. Brian, I know what you mean. We're lucky if we can walk. All right, so Natural gas wants to test the high. If there's less gas around, I think it'll shoot up. If there's less gas around, it'll shoot up. There's less gas around. It stopped us out, but there was less gas around. So it didn't even come close to hitting the target. Didn't even come close to hitting the target. Okay, so that's why, I mean, it should have worked. The trade should have worked. You're going to have normal trade stop outs. That's a whipsaw. That's what's called a whipsaw. We're still up for the week on our family money trades. Tomorrow is the key. Tomorrow's the key. That's the first bad natural gas trade in about a month, almost a month. We've had 3 in a row, 3 winners in a row. It's pretty par for the course to have 3 in a row and then a stop. It's pretty normal. No, it's only one bad trade this week, and we've had a $200 winner on API, and let's be honest, I got out too soon. I'm going to do a weekly family money recap. Weekly family money recap. Tomorrow, jobs report, and you can trade Canada or US, and I consider them both family money trades. So we'll talk about that tomorrow in the trade room. I'll see everybody tomorrow at 8. Okay. I'll see everybody tomorrow at 8 in the trade room. You can't go crying into a corner because one trade didn't work. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But that's why I did not increase my contracts today, because we had 3 winners in a row on natural gas. And the pattern is, yes, you can have 4 winners in a row, but I will not increase my contracts on natural gas after 3 winners in a row. That's just not something that I will do. Okay? It's not something that I will do. Let's look at the trade real quick. Everybody knows every trade can't be a winner, even a family money trade. You cannot go crying in the corner, all right? You can, but you shouldn't. Here's today's trade. It really should have worked. The offset was fine. It tried to go up, and then it reversed very quickly. Very quickly. Now, theoretically, I'm wondering if Fred, it didn't give us a reversal from the low yet, because the price should really go up. Although one of the problems, the build is so big, right, that even a big build that's smaller than expected, the price is still going down. So it's not that wrong. It's not that the news is wrong. It's that if you really analyze it, now here might be coming a slight reversal. You kind of want to be careful because it's still a very big build. It's still a very big build. And that, I think, is part of the problem. That's part of the problem. A very big build. So you could, it could be a tough reversal. Could be a tough reversal. Okay, and Fred, you thought it was too big a move down to take the reversal? Okay. You don't have a signal yet either, even on the, let me put the 30-second squeeze on. I still don't, you do have a signal on the 30-second squeeze at 10:33. It wouldn't have killed you. It wouldn't have killed you. you'd be up a tick or two. Not much. Not much. Hasn't worked very well. Hasn't worked very well yet. Yet it might. It might still work. All right, folks. I'll see everybody tomorrow at 8 for the big jobs report. I'm going to invite a ton of people into the room. Let a lot of people come in. It'll be a lot of fun for the jobs report. And I'll also give a Canadian setup because last month it traded great. And it's been looking good month after month. All right, folks. I'll see everybody tomorrow. All right. See you all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.